Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, and with a little bit of science I think I wish to look into starting to get some stuff to have satellites. So, and setting up the CurbNet. So first of all, let's look to see where, because we have our little Sputnik, which actually it has a data transmitter in it, so we won't really need any external because we don't have an external that's more powerful than it, I don't think. Oh, gigameters, never mind. We have one that's 3 times, a little less than 3 times more powerful. So where are the other command modules or the probes? Here's one, so I would guess it's down this line. That's a huge dish. Yeah, right here. And then yeah, so this is the next one beyond this little starting one. But let's go to the tracking station and see just how far Minmus is. So that is beyond the range of the biggest one because that's 46 million meters. So, and this one that we have in here is only, oh, it's a gigameter. Never mind. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna set up a small internal or Kerbal network. We do have all of the science, but this one we do need to spend money to get this one. Yeah, we need to spend a little bit of money to get that one. So a little bit of a pain, but because that's taking money from getting the larger boosters. But I do get about 20 per mission now, and we do have 2 missions set up and ready to go. So, but let's design. Oh wait, we have this one already? Let us see what it gives. So we have CurbNet. It can actually scan the terrain. Okay, oh, nope, I did not mean that. I was still comparing them. So this has a little bit less. What does it have less on? It has no reaction wheel, it looks like. That is correct. It has no reaction wheel. Okay, so we want the itty bitty one with the reaction wheel because we are literally not going to have anything else on this puppy. We want, I'm gonna give it 2 antennas just for balance sake. Just like that. And then we are going to put 0.3 per second, so after 3 seconds it would create 1. Nope, wrong way, like this. So that way after 2 seconds it'll create about 1. And that should be plenty of power for this, other than we should actually have a couple batteries on it. Just like that. And I love these inline batteries. I believe these are from near future. So, but let's look through this, see if we need anything else. I don't really think so, but we will. Oh, that's huge. I was gonna say put a radiator panel on the edge, but that is massive compared to what this little thing is. Actually, does it need a radiator panel? Like, it's not gonna get close enough to the sun to do anything. So, I do not believe we have our fairings. Oh wait, maybe we do. I lied. Yeah, so let us attach this. And glow siren. All right, so that will be our rocket or our satellite. Let's pull this thing up a little bit. Now I have a very big plan for this in how it's going to be just ultra efficient in being out in space. Wait, this bomb part pops off eventually, right? So we want a very small, oh, an interstellar fuel switch actually will help with this. We want liquid fuel, no, LFAO or LFO. Oh, next tank setup. Oh, that does that. We want actually monopropellant in this, and that does not give monopropellant. Okay. That's an interstellar gas. Is there any like itty bitty mono that nope, that cannot switch between. Oh, it says everything it can. Yeah, the interstellar fuel switch says that this should be able to swap to monopropellant. So there's an area in the middle here which it's not going to. Well, that sucks. Then yeah, we will have to just find one that does have just monopropellant. All this liquid fuel. Like, I've never wanted monopropellant so bad. Yeah, like none of this has just straight monopropellant. Well, that's troublesome. What about you? Can you change? You'd be huge, but yeah, for some reason it's not adding monopropellant. Oh, I did look the other day. The one mod that was supposed to have the Mark II tail piece was up to date to 1.2, or at least so it said, yet all of its dependency mods that it bought, like the other mods that it borrowed from, were out of date, or the versions that they were using were out of date. And so it's like, seriously, mod maker, keep your dependencies up to date. I don't mean to be mean, but come on, this is kind of a thing. Let's see if this one will do it. No, for some reason it's just not giving me monopropellant. Okay then. Oh, probably because no, here's some monopropellant things. Is it because I have to have something that uses monopropellant on it before it will swap to anything with mono? Actually, no, we just want 2 because we want as finite control as possible. Okay, we have stuff that uses mono. No. Still doesn't use monopropellant. That is weird. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to get this thing in an exact orbit. I guess I'm not. Well then. Let's add a big old fuel tank then. Because we're gonna be using it for quite some time. Put that there. Then what we're gonna do is not that one, but this decoupler. And then 2 big tanks. Because this thing isn't very heavy, so it's going to be able to get to the outer reaches of the Kerbal orbit pretty well on its own. Alright, let's try this. Blanket 1. Yes, I called it blanket. Let's get some stabilizers on it. We don't need anything terribly huge, but just something. Just like that. And save and launch. So it has an internal that will definitely be enough to get us up into space. Okay, we will revert flight and add some stability, because that was scary. Let's zoom in a little. We'll add 2 of them. We don't need all of this to be so high, so we will actually lower this so it's not ridiculously off the pad. Just like that. Okay, save, launch. And this is very simple. What we're going to, and I'll tell you what we're going to do now, is that we are going to put this into an orbit. Wow, I forgot. Staging, seriously. I forget something or another every time. We are going to put this into an orbit in which it'll be useful it'll be useful no matter what, is what I'm trying to say. Although I don't think this is enough thrust to do it. But the idea is I was going over what would make a satellite be able to, like, one all-encompassing satellite, no matter where you are within the Kerbal system, that you would still have connection to the KerbNet. And I was thinking, well, placing stationary on the moons, because they're in just such stable orbits and such. But the thing is that the moons could line up on the other side very easily. Or on one side very easily, which means that anything, say, operating on this side of Kerbal could have a small point in which it is not connected. Now, this goes more back to, oh gosh, we are already high enough, so let's go that way. Now, this goes back to more to Interstellar, where you had to connect to the one point on Kerbal, which is the space station or space port, command center. What am I trying to say? Now that Kerbal actually has satellites all over the place, and now that I think about it, it's actually kind of a ridiculous idea. So yeah. But anywho, we'll go through this. Oh yeah, and I did learn something about the gravity assist. The reason why it speeds you up is because you're coming in more at this this direction, and you exit at this direction. So basically, as you enter it, it speeds you up, and as you leave, it's pulling you more towards, well, if you were looking at it like this, you'd come in straight like that, and then it'd be pulling you to the left. So it's not pulling you immediately back, which is why it's, I'm gonna cut that and actually fly up to there. How much fuel do we have? We have a bit, but this thing does still have to go pretty far. But the idea is, though, is that it oh gosh, this thing rotates so slowly. That one that one module does not do very well. Can we deploy? There we go. That way we can get some electricity. And let's throttle up. But yeah, so that's why that works, is because when you first enter the moon, you're going to be going towards it, and when you leave the moon, you're going to be going away from it. So now let's set up a maneuver node real quick, which will get us into this good orbit. And this good orbit entails being vertical, actually. So we're going to need to, like, just straight up full turn to vertical. Let's reduce this a bit. Oh wow, that's gonna pull it upwards too. Okay, never mind. We will need a lot less. Oh, okay, so that pulls it in that direction too. Less speed, please. I know this is doable. That's a lot of speed. What is going on here? Okay, you know what? Just get rid of that node. Maneuver node. We want it up. We want it slower. We want it up. We want it slower. We want it... Oh, not that. Let's have it go up. We do want it to... If it can go out quite a bit, that would not be bad. Like, just to the edge of... Yeah, like right around there, but a little less because... Yeah. Okay, a little less then. A little less. There we go. And, oh. Wait. A little more. Like, we want this thing almost completely vertical. And what... Oh, gosh. Nope. What did it do? Oh, we're already past the maneuver. Oh, we just passed it. That's why it messed up. Okay, then let's do it on this side so that we have plenty of time. Add maneuver node. We want this vertical, please. And this is better because it's going to be on the we're going to get it more vertical. What I want to do is I want to put one on the day evening side and then one on the noon midnight side. And that way you'll always have a connection no matter what. And just like that. So yeah. So this is going to be a 3-minute burn, but that's going to be most of our orbit that we want anyways, because we want it maxed out on that side, and then all we have to do is max it out on that side, and then that's all we actually need. So let's get this thing over to this point and see if we have enough fuel to do this. This is a... Oh gosh, we went too far. We need to start burning now. It's I need to start burning like a minute ago. And this is a long burn too, so it might not be exactly as I was hoping in terms of the morning evening orbit, but that's fine. Actually, I think our orbit is dead now at the moment. As we make this nifty little just curve upwards. So we're going to be more like right here-ish in terms of our vertical. Although we are doing a pretty good job in terms of the directioning, I just don't think we're going to have enough fuel. And actually, I probably should have gone north on launch, just like directly north. Or wait to the evening point and then just went directly north, because that would have made a similar orbit to this too. Yep, okay. That's not gonna work. Well, shapoop. You know what? It was a misjudgment of mine. I will just cut the engines. I will crash it into the planet. A little bit of lost funds, but because this has no way at all of no means at all of getting down safely, I don't think. So actually, let's see if we can actually retract. I don't think we will be able to, but let's see if we can actually crash this thing down. Just real quick, as the end of the, or not crash it down, but save it to some degree. Oop, no, we need to be up this way a little bit more. Hopefully that fairing will actually save it from any re-entry heat too. So, okay, we are crashing down in that sort of direction. And let's put it over to it. Let's put it online. And what we want to do is we want to wait to the last moment to use up that last bit of fuel. The reason being is that the atmosphere is going to slow us down plenty while re-entering. So we want to just facilitate that by not using what little remaining fuel we have until we're moving at one of our slowest points. So let's see how this re-enters. Times it by 4 because we really don't have much control. So that engine should be fine. I've seen Units re-enter worse. Okay, maybe not. Oh gosh. Okay, it's fine. Let's slow down. And we are going to get rid of that because we don't need it. Okay, so we're going to have to judge this because the ground is right there and it's above sea level, so... and we don't have a lot of fuel to play with, so... We're going to try to slow this thing down at least enough to not hit the ground in a horrid manner. So I think right now... Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we almost saved it. Did you see that? It was alive for a second. It broke in several pieces as it destroyed. Oh, it's so close. It was so close. It had so much to live for. Oh well. Let's go to the tracking station and see if there are any pieces to actually pick up, which I don't think. Nope, we just have 3 pieces of the Minmara tour I did to get the science so that we could actually get the solar panels. So, and at least we know now that this thing needs actually quite a bit more delta V, because the problem is that it didn't even have enough to get into its initial orbit, and so therefore it's definitely not going to have enough to get into its to expand the other side out to get into its actual orbit. So, ooh, we have new ones. Did KW? Did I update KW? Huh. Well, we got some very, very massive solid boosters. So we are actually going to use those next time to get this into space. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do leave a like. If you did indeed like it too, please do subscribe so that you can catch the next episode as it comes out. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.